I don't have any ideas for the John Christmas party this year for myself.
Yeah.
I do like competing.
Yeah, it's open season this year, no theme.
Isn't it?
I can tell you that Endemans has an amazing apple Danish that I do very much like. Apple cheese Danish.
An apple cheese something for the future, Matt.
Maybe in the very near future.
Yes.
So for the cheese, we have cream cheese, ricotta, lemon juice, powdered sugar, and then a strawberry jam. And we ended up with phyllo dough instead of puff pastry dough. So it's gonna be like a slightly crispier one. Hopefully that's just as well. I know he likes turnovers. I've seen him eat things like that before.
Nina handed me some of the mix. I mean, it's just super good. It's got the makings of a winner.
All right, first taste test.
Yeah. That wrong dough is a problem.
I like it. My dough feel like two different pastries.
There's our Yule log.
When we serve it, we're not gonna say it's raspberry cheese Danish. We're gonna say it's raspberry cheese layered pastry.
I wouldn't skimp on the glaze either. So what's going on here? People aren't showing up, but the food keeps showing up. Boston Market for 12 just showed up.
It's a little early, that's okay. What time is it in actual?
Almost 6.
I gotta finish the mac. I'm not unpacking that till the mac's ready.
Don't unpack it.
Same exact recipe as was on the show?
Slight variation, different shredded cheese. I used a Sargento cheese that was on clearance, Monterey Jack, and sharp cheddar.
What do you have here? An original?
Lisa has got me a print of an oil painting of a bowl of macaroni and cheese. That is wonderful.
That's kind of awesome. That actually probably belongs in the kitchen. All right, which one are we choosing?
I think this one.
Yeah.
Well, I still made it.
Very good. For some reason this year they've got zebra cakes instead of Christmas tree cakes.
The basic rules of the dessert contest must be a dessert, must be you made it, you can't buy something. It must not be made here. You have to bring it prepared to the facility. You can't heat it up if necessary. Also, it has to serve 6 people. So you can't just make me a fancy dessert and no one else can try any. The one clarification that came up this year is, can I prepare 6 portions but make one very fancy to serve to you? And the answer was no.
Really?
They'll have to be presented the same way.
I like that rule.
Equal opportunity servings?
The same serving that everyone could enjoy.
I think the word could is doing a lot of work in that sense.
Wow, what do we got here? It looks like a baked or stuffed apple. That's fascinating. Beautiful presentation. A lovely chocolate cake and some kind of puff pastry. Ooh, it looks very good. Is this an entry as well?
Are you supposed to not know who did what? Is that part of this? I've only done it 9 times.
I don't know. I have a guess about who did this one. Based on the fact that Val said that she had 2 entries, I think this one might be Val's as well, but that's okay. We're gonna start with the chocolate cake today.
Wow, I don't think I've ever seen him dislike a dessert this much right up on Front Street.
I don't know, there's been some very dry years.
The cake itself is a little dry. Cake's a little dry, but not as dry as this one. It also suffers from some serious dryness. It's a little dry.
This one's the next driest. Wait, which was the first driest?
This one. The cake itself is... This is a really good cake. It's just a little dry. It's a little dry though, but it is a little bit dry. Very tasty. I like it a lot.
But a little bit dry.
And the cake is dry. It's different. It's got some unusual flavors that I like. Anise.
He said anus.
It's not bad. It's a good chocolate cake. The middle layer is interesting too. Some interesting flavors. It's not bad. It's growing on me.
Keep watching him. Watch him closely.
It's got some issues. It's got a real nice chocolate flavor in the cake itself, which I definitely appreciate. All right. This looks lovely. It's a little tough. Raspberry maybe? I think. It's got some really nice ideas going for it. Oh, it's beautiful. Look at the puff. Oh, the puff is lovely. But it kind of tastes like there's something a little undercooked in it somewhere. I definitely give commendable efforts for making a very good layered puff pastry because it's not easy. It's a little tough. I love the berry filling. I wish there was more of it. It's a little heavy on the other side, which is like a cream cheese, like a ricotta filling. You know, classically, I am not a huge fan of cream cheese and cheeses in desserts. I have an implicit bias against cheesecake. It's a good entry. It's good. I love the glaze on top. The puff is beautiful. It's a little tough. It's a good entry. I'm gonna open this very cute Santa bag and pull out a cookie. Smells chocolatey.
Is there a repeat submission? Is there a rule about repeat submissions? Statute of limitations, 5-year?
There's no current regulation about it.
Like every year, Matt just keeps doing the apple crumble.
Do we need to have a year of champions where everybody makes their winning thing again?
This is a delicious cookie. Really nice. Great chocolate flavor. A little bit of salt on it. Delicious cookie. Ooh. There's a little something else in there. Alcohol, maybe?
Cartouche.
It's a good cookie.
It's not too boozy?
No.
Maybe I made the cookie.
Oh, it's boozy.
Too boozy for me.
And on to this one, which has lovely presentation. So this is an actual raw apple. So I assume that I'm supposed to like use it as a bowl. All right, it's got a crisp in it. Very nice. It's good.
Are you sure you didn't have COVID 2 weeks ago? Can you taste this stuff?
I mean, it all has good taste. I can tell it's a chocolate cake.
Is this a dessert contest or a dessert procession?
It's not going to be like first place, second place. It's going to be like first loser, second loser.
My least hated.
The least detestable.
I regret nothing.
You all should have some regrets.
This tastes like what has been entered before. Matt's apple crumble
With a maple whip.
with a maple whip.
Oh. My grandmother's apple crisp
Uh-huh.
with apple roses
Yep.
and maple whipped cream.
The apple crisp is excellent. The maple whipped cream is a bit too much for me. It's too strong. And in first place,
I'm just gonna point out.
apple crisp in an apple dish that I do appreciate, but it's a little wasteful because am I going to eat the apple? Probably not.
You could give it to Jeremy because he's trying to eat healthfully.
Yeah. Just look out the insides and then give it to him.
Here you go. There might be some sugar left in it.
Ooh, the caramel's nice.
I think that the person who submitted 2 has to choose a nominee.
Has to choose what one.
Yeah, you can't submit 2 and double your chances. It's not the f***ing Oscars.
I submitted the cookies so that there would be at least something delicious.
I see. Let's go with Val's. The one on the left.
A moist, chewy cookie. Delicious.
These are better than Toll House.
A quality cookie.
And I really wanted to use the cute bags with the tiny. It's a tiny clothespin.
It's a tiny clothespin that closes the bag closed. The cake, I assume this is yours, Val.
Yep. I can tell you exactly what went wrong.
It's got some issues.
Yes.
What went wrong?
The flavor you cannot place is hazelnut. I used a hazelnut emulsion, which I had never tried before.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of it. The second issue is I was baking the cakes, and I was testing them, and they were a little underdone, so I gave them more time, and then I gave them a little too much time. Then, when I was making the center filling, I had the butter and the frosting and the extracts all whipped up, and it was really nice. It was like I was like, I'm gonna add a little milk. It broke the frosting.
Yeah.
Your hubris was your own undoing.
The cookie, delicious.
Yeah,
you made a delicious cookie. What can I say?
The flavor you can't place is brown butter.
Brown butter, that's what it is. Matt, beautiful presentation, and like normally your presentation is a little over the top. This year was gorgeous. It tastes almost exactly like the apple crisp you entered several years ago and won with. And I'm still not a fan of the maple. The maple.
Time has not changed.
I liked the maple cream when I had it.
This is a really strong attempt.
We have some splaining to do. You said apple cheese Danish that you really liked.
Yeah.
So I said, oh, let me look into that. There's no such thing as
They
that
don't make
product.
an apple.
There's a raspberry and there's a cherry.
Okay.
So we
There
said,
used to be a pineapple, it's long gone.
so we said, fine. Let's make him a raspberry cheese Danish. He said, wait, he doesn't like cream cheese. We said, nay.
Yeah.
If he likes the cheese Danish pastry, then he'll like this. We got busy lives, the two of us.
Oh, you definitely
We're running around. We didn't get a chance to cook until today.
Yeah.
But we picked up the ingredients in our last supermarket shop.
Yeah.
And we got the wrong dough.
Nina goes, uh-oh. Like, yeah.
Phyllo dough.
And we're like, crap, that's the baklava stuff.
Yeah.
We wanted to get you the pastry dough.
really good.
And so I said, well, let's go with it. We got really nice raspberry preserves.
The raspberry is excellent. I wish there was more.
And we were really enjoying it. This thing would have been a winner if it had been the real dough.
You should have done it as an open top with the phyllo dough and then put the filling.
I
and then just had it as, like,
suggested a
bars.
cup, yeah.
Yep.
But
And I said, no, go all the way.
It's a good cheese filling, and there's just too much of it.
Well, I like it.
Okay, that's all that matters.
I think next year you're going to see us make another attempt at this with the proper ingredients.
All right.
We'll stuff it with raspberries just for you.
Pineapple and cheese.
Yeah?
I'm telling you, that pineapple cheese Entenmann's was my absolute favorite, and it's gone. Okay, so here's my conclusions. I'm gonna be angry because the cookie's number 1. This is number 2, number 3.
When we were doing our segment with the apple crisp, you asked specifically, can dessert contest submissions be the same thing as the year before?
Well, Matt, you outdid yourself. It's a shame that this isn't the competition.
he's won with it before.
Yeah, I don't know if you could enter it again.
Can you? Is that a rule? Can you, like, just keep nailing John with the same thing over and over?
It'll probably be played down a little bit. The idea is fresh desserts. You could definitely partly place with it.
And I had this idea in my mind. I said, is this bastard going to try to make my recipe that I just gave to him? I was like, I better make it too.
And it was delicious. It was down marked blue because it's a repeat.
This is the first year that I did not get first or last place.
What can I say?
Yeah.
The filling is very
The
good.
filling's super good. In fact, I think John's off when it comes to the filling.
But I can see what he meant by the...
This is all about.
Dough's
it's a little
problem.
tough with the phyllo dough,
These are
but
the same?
it's still good.
Third price. You spelled it with an S, I see.
Look, I'm doing the best I can with the little I got.
It is good. I like the filling. The dough tastes like it's not done enough.
I really like this.
Oh, it's grown on Zach.
Even with the phyllo dough, it's still pretty good.